at Arrowhead Stadium as we send you out to Kansas City and hook up with our commentators, Jim Nantz and Phil Simms.
Peterson's going to be back deep here on the opening kick. And with that kick, these two rivals are ready to go. They're setting up the return. Manziel is ready now to get his offense going. He does believe he can play better as he has a quarterback rating that's only just a notch above 70 at the moment.
Johnny Manziel, hey, look, there's no doubt. He is an exciting football player to watch. He's willing to take chances, very quick, and he can throw the football down the field also.
He's able to come down with it. What a catch. One-handed. Phil, that's one of the best one-handed catches we've seen all year, isn't it?
Jim, that's one of the best. You don't see many this outstanding. And these wide receivers, if they can't get two hands on the football, they've taught themselves over time just to go up and stretch as far as they can and get that one hand on it. And it is amazing how many times they make the catch.
And here's a look at how the Raiders line up on offense. Last week, their aerial attack was in high gear, throwing for over 300 yards. The Raiders snap it at the 41. Gains 5. Chiefs defensive lineup. This is a defense that has given up so much yardage. We ought to be talking about mileage instead of yardage. The Chiefs defense now is going to go nickel. 3rd down and 3. Woodson's there to make the tackle.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. The Raiders from the 22. Mathis is the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation. The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
The catch is made. Woodson's able to read that play and make the hit.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Raiders have it at the 29. Scans the field. 6 for the Raiders. That's the 75th touchdown catch of his career. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
Defense.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Offside. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. And no return as this goes for a touchback. Garoppolo's coming out now to get this offense going. He had just one touchdown pass last week. First down at the 20. Gurley's going to take the handoff now. Brought down by Vernon. And now we'll look at the Chiefs offense, starting with the offensive line. It's a bunch that knows how to control the line of scrimmage. which gives the quarterback the time to throw to give this team now one of the highest passing yardage totals we've seen in the NFL.
Gurley makes the grab.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 30. Gurley's met at the 37.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Austin Seferian-Jenkins has the catch.
Has 12 on this play.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
First down at the 49. Trying to plow ahead. Gurley's met after a gain of 3. And now here's the Raiders defensive lineup. Their strength right up front. Their ability to stop the run. Currently in the top 10 in the league. The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. Garoppolo's going to take it from the gun. Adams got it. First down.
Corner routes are not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
Brought down at the 32.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Chiefs from the 32.
Seferian-Jenkins makes the grab.
Still not taken down.
You know, when you're catching the football, there's nothing like catching the pass, whether it's short or long, and breaking a tackle and getting a couple of extra yards. That makes the quarterback have some confidence in you, and he'll start looking for you more.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Gets the handle here for a gain of about 5.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
This will be interesting to see how the defense plays this situation. They're up a touchdown. Will they be aggressive or play it safe? I know one thing. If they give up 3 points, they'll be very happy.
3rd and goal at the 3. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 3 for the first. The Chiefs turned the ball over on downs.
When receivers are running drag routes across the field, you got to have nice touch and accuracy on the football. That time the quarterback just throws it too far in front.
The Raiders offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd and 13. Dix, the one who brings them to the ground.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
3rd and 11. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Muscles through the defender. Breaks out of the tackle.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time the running back was the low man.
The Raiders offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
Stewart lined up as the single back. 2nd and 9. Jonathan Stewart with the football.
Well, when it's 3rd and long, I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
The Raiders now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The Raiders come to the line. 1st down marker is at the 32. Manziel's back in shotgun formation. Looking middle that time. And it's incomplete.
The Raiders don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Goodwin's got it on the return. And a run back of about 3.
The Chiefs found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on 4th down instead of bringing out the field goal unit, and that proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he guessed right with the offensive coordinator.
Boy, for as well as they drove the ball down the field the last time they had it, only to come up empty on that 4th down stop. How is this offense going to react on this drive?
I don't know. I can tell you from experience, it's demoralizing when you drive the football and you get in scoring territory where it's 3 or 7 and you come away with nothing. It's tough. So you got to pick yourself up and make it happen.
That's reception number 2 for him.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Touchdown! And it didn't take long for them to get this game right back to even here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice drive on the offensive side. That makes you feel good, and you just to execute so many plays and find a way to get down there and score a touchdown.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Raiders didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. The Raiders now come to the line. Second quarter of a tie game. Scores 7-7. Stewart is in the backfield. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. Fights through contact. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 12.
I don't know if that was a good run breaking those tackles or just bad tackling. Whatever it is, they get a few yards.
The Chiefs lined up in the nickel. First down at the 37. Double tight end formation. 2nd and 10. Stewart's got the toss, secures the football.
Well, when you get the situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches the defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back. because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
3rd down and 11.
The pass is intercepted. The defense has done its job and given the offense the chance to take the lead before we reach halftime.
Yeah, that's what you like sometimes. You like to get momentum on your side. The defense makes the play. Now the offense has a little freedom. They can go out here and take a chance, and if you take the right chance, that'll lead to points. Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the box very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Midway, second quarter. Garoppolo's going to scramble. Almost intercepted.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Garoppolo's going to take the snap from the shotgun. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Third down on the way.
Garoppolo's got it in the gun. Got hit on release. This game has the feel of one of those old 10-7, 6-3 sort of slugfest from back in the 50s or 60s, as both of these defenses, Phil, have imposed their will here in the first half.
You are right. That is the feel it has, and I like the way it's feeling. It's fun to watch this, isn't it? I think even you are kind of excited to see something different and fun to watch so far. There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. Stewart's heading back out between the lines, and although it's been a struggle for a few of their other guys, he's carried the ball with great effectiveness here in the first half.
You cannot hide talent, and man, does he have a lot of talent. He can do everything you want. That's why the offensive coaches keep calling these run plays, because it's just not about picking up first downs. He's capable of taking it all the way for a touchdown.
Kenny Stills has the reception. He's in the clear. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. About halfway through the second quarter now, and that touchdown gives them the lead.
Yeah, nothing like a positive drive, just like we saw there, Jim. And it's here midway in the second quarter. They found a way to finally get in the end zone, take the lead. Good job by the offense.
The Chiefs set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 14-10. Goodwin's got it.
And it's James Laurinaitis in on the tackle. That return's good for about 31.
The Raiders defense starts this series knowing the last time they were out here, they allowed a field goal.
Yeah, it was not a good drive for them, and I know the coaches were upset. I was watching them on the sideline yelling at a few guys, so I expect a better effort this time out. Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 3 on the play. The Chiefs from the 37. Austin Safarian Jenkins has the catch. The Chiefs trail right now, but the passing game has been strong. Garoppolo's had some success, and that needs to continue.
Jim, you're right. They're down, but it's not the fault of the quarterback. He is on rhythm. He is hot, and he's putting the football right on the money.
The Chiefs take it from the 43. And a flag is down.
Holding. Defense.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Rashad Perriman with the catch. Has the first down and a whole lot more. That's his first reception today.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player. If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd and 6. And Bird came very close to a pick.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
From the gun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Goal line defense on the field. Williams in on the tackle. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Second and goal to go.
Here's the quick toss. The Chiefs are in the end zone for the touchdown.
His 11th rushing touchdown of the year.
Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you see in the future, huh? So you know those things. I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
And a touchback. The Raiders will try to answer right back here with another touchdown. Both offenses dominating the game right now. It's been a while since we've had a drive that hasn't ended in a touchdown, Phil.
You're right, Jim. The offenses are dominating, and you look at the defensive players. They are truly on their heels. They don't know what's coming, and they don't know what to do.
What a run by Stewart.
The Raiders signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Here comes a field goal try to tie the game. Drives it through for the field goal. And that's going to do it for the second quarter. We'll be back to Kansas City for the start of the second half after the break.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. The Chiefs come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. It's complete to Todd Gurley.
Gurley's taken down at the 25.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
3rd and 5.
Safarian Jenkins makes the grab.
Gains 14. That's 5 receptions on the day.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Now 1st and 10. Devontae Adams has it.
The Chiefs did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now 2nd and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Garoppolo's now completed 4 in a row. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. It's 1st down as they head to the line.
The Raiders defense now is going to go nickel.
Red 38. Red 38.
First down at the 43. It's a grab by Perriman. Gains 18.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the receiver, and he leads that receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
First down at the 25. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now. Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can fool them with a run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score. You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Not able to get away from Wooten that time. Stepping up to the line at the 10-yard line. The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. Garoppolo standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
So they failed to convert on third down, but that's been one of the lone failures on third today.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Garoppolo's now completed his last 7 passes. Halfway through the third quarter, and now they own the lead thanks to this successful kick.
Yeah, Jim, when you get the lead somewhere in middle third quarter, that's when you...
The ball is fumbled. He's brought down.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The fumble by the kick return team, and look out. The football goes out there. They make the recovery. Well, good job of that.
First down at the 29. And it falls incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Second down and 10. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. That's a gain of 10. The Raiders have turned it up a notch with their running game today, Phil. Stewart's been absolutely brilliant and almost impossible to bring down.
What a dominating performance by this offense today, just coming out and out-hitting the defense, giving the running back opportunities, and they are taking advantage of it.
Jonathan Stewart with the football. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
The Raiders just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First and 10. Screen pass to Stills. And pick up about 4.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Manziel's completion percentage, 60% on the day. He is tackled right at the 50.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. And after that penalty, it's now second down and 16.
The give.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a third and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
The Raiders have it at the 39. The Raiders now move the chains. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Here's the handoff. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 2.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Second down and 9.
They'll go ground. And Ayers is all over the ball carrier.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down at the 28. That's a gain of 8. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Perriman's there. A foot race to the end zone. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. I wonder what the strategy is, Phil, with more than a quarter to go, because that last score puts this game virtually out of reach.
Well, I know this. The strategy on the losing side is show some courage and show some toughness. Let's change what's gone on here so far. It's not too late. It's getting tough, but it's not too late. We can find a way to win this game.
The Raiders are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better. You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Manziel's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Second and 10.
Davis going to pull in the bullet pass.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
First down at the 47. Vernon Davis with the catch. Third catch today so far.
The Raiders did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line.
380.
Second and short. Jonathan Stewart with the catch.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Manziel's now completed 4 in a row.
There's a flag right there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
The defense, a little jumpy right there.
First down.
Coming to the line at the 35. The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. It's going to be a false start call on the offense.
False start, offense.
And a flag comes out.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Players from both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. Manziel's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. From the gun. It's wide open. Manziel's going to give himself up here and slide the play to an end.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
First down at the 24. To Davis. Davis tackled down after a gain of 7. That's reception number 4 for him.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here. Second and short, the defense is thinking run, and what do they get? They get a run. They were waiting for it, and they made a nice play to stop them short of the first down.
3rd and 2 coming up. To the ground. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
And converts on the 3.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
Goodwin's got it. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Chiefs offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
On the money. That picks up 7. The Chiefs have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Garoppolo's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
The Chiefs' offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
The Chiefs coaching staff probably wouldn't mind avoiding these close games every week, but right now they're winning another tightly contested game.
Well, sure, I'm sure they wouldn't mind the blowout victories, but that's not going to happen. I think everybody in this league knows it's how you do in the close game. That defines what you're going to be. Are you going to be a playoff team or a team that doesn't make the playoffs?
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Raiders lined up in the nickel. First down at the 36. Running right through the trenches. That'll stop the clock with that timeout. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. Second down following the run. Curley's got it on the screen. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. Coming to the line at the 43. They bring in the extra tight end. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. Second down and 3 following that nice run. Takes another handoff. Gurley's brought down after picking up only a yard.
When you're leading the game in the fourth quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain, though.
The give this time to the fullback.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football, make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You got to manage the clock, know how much time you got left. They've done that well, and just keep running it.
So they keep the winning streak alive with a win here today.
Not a surprise, this winning streak. It's happened because the quarterback's playing well. They're playing terrific defense. Everything is working right. They are going to be tough to beat.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.